Elimination, part 3. We're going to look at problems that look like this. 2x plus y equals 60. 3x minus 3y. And we want to solve this system together, right? Where does it intersect? Remember, our visual of systems of equations is where do those lines cross on a graph? What values of x and y solve both equations? Yeah?
I think I see how to do it. Would you add like 1y to both equations on both sides? That would make it so there's 2y and negative.
Right. I like your thinking. You're noticing, but then we'd also have y's, but then we'd have too many y's here, right? So how could we get it so that there's 3 y's here to match the negative 3 y's here? Multiply it by 3. Can we do that? Can I just multiply this times 3?
No.
What do I have to do? Yeah, I have to multiply both sides times 3. And so I'm going to just remember that distributive property, right? So I'll end up multiplying every term by 3. So I have 6x plus 3y equals 180.
That would be 9x equals 180.
Yeah, and then now I can add these together. Why can I add them together now? Because we'll eliminate one of the variables, right? Adding two equations together is not helpful unless we get rid of a variable. So negative 3y's plus 3y's is 0 y's. It's nothing, right? That eliminates. 3x's plus 6x's is 9x's. And then over here, we've got 183. Uh-oh, did I mess up? My very first problem. Did I write it correct? Oh, I miswrote this. I'm sorry. I did it correctly on my word. This was supposed to be a 20.
That one makes more sense.
Let's try this. Sorry.
Okay, now read all of them.
All right. So this would then have been a 60. I guess I was thinking ahead. I don't know what I was thinking. So then it would equal 63. Now hopefully this will work, because if I messed up twice on the same problem, that would just be embarrassing. That's good. It's good to make mistakes. I love mistakes. All right. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 7. Plug it in. Which equation should I plug it into?
Either one.
Which one do you want to plug it into? I like this one because it has no negatives in it. But the bottom one's also fine. I'm gonna use the top one. Okay. So I'll plug this in here. So I've got 2 times 7 plus y equals 20. Which is the same thing as 14 plus y equals 20. Subtract 14 from both sides. Y. See, I couldn't mess up again because you guys were always one step ahead of me. So I don't have to worry about it. My answer is 7, 6. And then we could check it, right? We could say, oh, is 21 minus 18 3? Yeah, it is. So again, we're just adding one step at a time to elimination. The step that I'm adding is multiplying by a number, right? To make it so the equations line up nicely. All right. Let's take a look at second. 5x minus 2y equals 1. X plus 3y equals 7. I guess I should double check. Alright, I think it's right.
So you could multiply the x plus 3y by 5.
Yeah. Would that work?
Yeah.
Really? What would drop out if I did that?
Oh, nothing. It'd have to be -5.
Yeah.
So then would we just do that negative?
So if we multiplied by -5, then the x's would then drop out, right? A positive 5 wouldn't work. Now I could just do it in 2 steps. I could multiply 3 by 5, and then multiply one of the equations times -1. That would be totally fine. But let's just do it in 1 step. So I've got -5x minus 15y equals -35. I'm just going to rewrite this equation here because I like to have them next to each other. Alright, and then I'll add them up. Negative, what number is that? 17y
Yeah, equals
negative 34. Divide both sides by -17.
Y equals 2. X equals 1.
Y equals 2. Alright, let's find out what x equals. Plug the 2 in. Let's just plug it into the top equation. So I've got 5x minus 2 times 2 equals 1. That's the same thing as 5x minus 4 equals 1. I add 4 to both sides. 5x equals 5. X equals 4. And then I can write my answer as an ordered pair. 1, 2. Let's just check it in our heads. Does 1 plus 3 times 2 equal 7? 1 plus 6 equals 7. Sounds right. Sounds good. Alright, you guys are going to talk me through this next one. I'm not going to do anything. Ready? Number 3. I'll write the problem, yes. Alright, first step. What should I do? Multiply the second equation times -2. What do you guys think? Seems good. So I end up with what? Oh, this is an equal sign. Okay, I'm going to copy this down. I guess I will do something. Okay?
So then it's 7, wait, no, wait. It's -13y. Wait, it would equal,
We have a
it would
-12
equal
and
26.
a positive 38,
26.
right? Yeah.
And divide both sides by -13.
Hold on. So this is the same thing as 38 minus 12.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that? It's just written in the opposite order. -12 plus 38. 38 minus 12. So that's 26. Okay. And then I heard divide by -13.
So y equals -2.
-2. Okay. Plug it in. Okay. 4x plus 6. I agree. gotten really fast at solving. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you've noticed it, but some of you were like at x equals 8 before I even finished writing this down. So. Not that, I mean, it's not important to be fast, but it is helpful, right? If you can do these quickly, then it takes you less time to do them. You have more time to do other things. Like do your science homework. All right. I didn't check that one, but that's okay. All right, questions on this?